Hello guys, welcome to the video. I hope you all are well. Today's video, guys, is Machine Gun Mages for Season 9, the lazy mage build, guys. And then we're just focusing on making the mages cast like absolute lunatics, man. And they just absolutely shred. It's a lot of fun, guys, a lot of fun. So let's get straight into it. If you guys can't be asked to listen to me waffle, and I don't blame you, so I do prattle on a little bit, doing in-depth mechanics. Here is the build guide. It's in the description of the video. There is leveling build Ancestral for Titans, the standard version that gives you lots of melee damage for against bosses, and the mythic version as well. Add this to your favourites because I'm updating it all the time as we go through the season to make it as best as possible with the Paragon tree, skill tree, etc, etc. So yeah, just come back, guys, and add it to your favourites and go check out the stat guide. Right then, guys, so let's go on to this variation of mages. Okay, so there is a bug in the game at the moment, surprise, surprise, where Book of the Dead, this rune here for your Shadow Mages, isn't giving you all the damage for all of your mages right now. It got me thinking a little bit, because, let's use the Shadow Bolt one here. Shadow Mages fire an additional Shadow Bolt every 3 attacks. So what I've done is I've kept our attack speed and gone back to a Scythe that gives us double cast as well on our mages on the temper. Okay, now you want to get this temper to at least yellow. Right now I've got 74% for my mages to cast twice. And what's happening is it's making the explosion from Naz go off all the time, really quickly. It's roughly every 6 casts Naz explosion goes off. Okay, so you get to this instance where the pets are just absolutely trashing everything. It's very, very fun. This build is completely automated. You don't actually need to click on anything. You can literally just walk around, barriers generated for you, and the pet ZERG will just destroy everything. There are some other things you can click on here and here for more damage rotation. We'll go over that in just a sec. But yeah, largely it's automated, and you just do everything. Brilliant. I will do a mythic version very, very soon. This is the standard version, as always. Okay, so let's go into a pit, guys, as always. Let's just do a 60. Right, our curses are done for us automatically from the pets. And Cursed Aura, damage reduction, Blood Moons for more damage, Cold Dominion for more pets max, and the usual stuff. We'll go over this in just a sec, but the rotation is very, very easy. Your pets are resurrected for you if somehow they ever die. You know, Tendrils is done for you as well for grouping. It's very, very lazy. So, in we go. The pets, guys, once the mages attack 25 times, they go into Archmage mode. Okay, and then their damage goes through the roof, and they start doing the explosion. You can see how fast the mages are casting. Look, things are getting absolutely shredded. Alright? This is stupid, man. Look, I'm just gonna stay here, just to stand still. We can't be CC, by the way. We're completely immune to all CC once all anomalies are up. Also got an army of wolves as well. All your pets are gigafied by the new seasonal drill that makes them giants, basically. Gives them tons of damage. And yeah, you can see they cast unbelievably fast. So this is really good for speed farming, doing like hordes, guys, you know, doing a hell tide, things like that. And they just cast so bloody fast. It's absolutely crazy. If you want to do more damage, you can cast Blight for an extra 20x, okay, on top of monster's head. You can also cast Bone Prison as well, which makes them vulnerable, take even more damage. If you cancel the Bone Prison, this makes Kaelin's Edict's damage bonus go off as well, because it's classed as a pet. And oh shit moments for Blood Mist. Everything else you don't even need to click. You can click on Toy Draws to pull everything to one spot if you want to. But largely you just walk around and all your barriers generated for you as well from the rune and the pets. Pets proc lucky chance. So they're doing our cooldowns for us as well. This build doesn't even use an ultimate. So there's minimal clicking. If you guys have problems with your hands especially, or fatigue or whatever, you just want to build this and go to chill through the season to use tons of Paragon for you as well. You know, it's very, very chill. And that's all you gotta do. Right, let's go through the mechanics. Lovely. Seasonal powers and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is a very nice variation. The pets attack so fast. It's like, all the explosions go off and everything just dies. It's great. Right then, guys, let's go through it again, man. Helmet, guys, we're using Cursed Aura. Cursed Aura automatically casts out curses for us, and it just spreads to every monster on the screen. Debuffs them. Iron Maiden, Decrepify, stuns, everything, does it for you. You don't have to use this. You can actually just use Blood Moon Breaches to do your curse from pets attacks. Isn't quite as consistent. Then you can change this aspect to Blood Getters, and that will give you an extra 26% damage buff. It's up to you. But for ease, especially in hardcore, just leave Cursed Aura Spreads debuff. Never going to die. Very rarely. Okay, guys. So Intel Maximum Life Armor, Total Armor, Spiked Armor. All these rolls, optimal rolls, are in the guide as always. And then, guys, we are using Neo Se. Okay, so Neo basically gives us summons us our Spirit Walls, which, as you saw, just charge forward. They freeze everything. And because we don't have warriors in this build anymore, because we have to sacrifice them to turn them into basically mages. So this is your frontline pets. Just smashing everything. They proc lucky chance as well, which is awesome, man. Brilliant. Just like, guys, is harder bone aspects for the damage reduction. And when you're using Nagu Q, okay, Nagu is the one where it gives basically your pets give you offering as they're active, and Q Rune will give us barrier, okay? And it'll give you 50% barrier of your total HP, so stack up as much HP as possible. And then when your pets are lucky chancing on the monsters for your barrier passive, okay, Necrotic Fortitude, that tops your barrier up to 100%. Eventually, you can actually take this rune out if you wanted to, but for ease at the start of the season, just leave this in. It just makes it nice and easy, especially for bosses. Brilliant. Okay, guys, the new gloves, the Hand of Naz. This thing's amazing. When you're masterworking this, always hit the Skeletal Mage Mastery, always to the top, for your chestplate, intelligence, and same for your helmet as well. Okay, all those rolls are on the stat guide as always. So sacrificing both your Skeletal Warriors and Golems, so you go to here, you just sacrifice your Warriors and your Golems, then you get the extra pets as mages, okay? So make sure you do that, otherwise you won't have the full Zerg. When a Skeletal Mage attacks an enemy 25 times, this happens very quickly because we've got so much attack speed in this build, they turn into an Archmage, okay? Then Archmages can teleport to safety. They're also, well, they are basically pretty much indestructible, they don't really die, but they're also unstoppable as well. So when they come out of teleport, so your pets are never CC'd. It's a really nice quality of life thing. And their attacks occasionally shatter on impacts, dealing up to 100%. It's roughly every 6th cast. We're casting crazy in this, so they don't shatter very, very quickly. And increases the damage up to over 3 additional targets as well. This drops from Juriel, guys, or Andariel. Also, you get it from Belial as well, if you got the mats. And yeah, this thing is OP. It's really, really good. Blood Moon Breaches, guys, as always, on this one, master with the Hellbent Commander all the way to the top for more pet damage bonuses. You get auto curse chance from your pets up to 7%, and then you get an extra 50x damage from cursed targets. Everything's cursed all the time because of cursed aura, and just to proc from your pets. Lovely. Into the boots, guys, as always, Cold Dominion for the +2 pets, Intel Armor, all resistance movements, Corp Tendril size. We have capped Corp Tendril size in this build. One tendril, guys, will pull pretty much the whole screen to one spot, that your pets just blast everything. Awesome. So nice, man. Brilliant. Down to the weapon, guys. So, surface sacrifice aspects, we're just using this because it gives up to 200% increased damage for our mages. Okay. A couple of green gems in there, as always, for crit strike damage. Intel, maximum life crit strike damage. Temper in skeletal mage damage. And then, guys, you want to have a skeletal mage attacks cast twice. Try to get this as high as possible. I've got 74 for 78. Once I get this to orange on the masterworking from the blacksmith, then it should be on about a good, probably 80 to 90%. Then the mages will just go, just absolutely blast. It's so good, man. Brilliant. Okay, guys, over to the amulet. My amulet's not great. I'm missing gloom at the moment, but intel percent is extremely important on the Necromancer, because any intelligence you have is multiplied by this number here. So all your main stat stuff here and here is extra. Goes all the way up, and that generates more all resistance for you as well, so you can survive. And also, the all resistance cap has been raised to 77%, which is kind of nice. Thanks, Blizzard. So yeah, guys, on this one, the most important thing is Hellbent Commander. Try to get that as a GA if you can, and hopefully GA Intelligence, and then try to get Gloom or Cover Cell Blood on the last stat. Then Tempering Skeletal Mage damage, and Corpse Tendrils size as well. And then, guys, we use a Reanimation for an extra 90% increased pet DPS as always. Lovely. And then, guys, the first seasonal gem we're using, okay, is the Giga Ched one, okay? So you can see here, after you kill an injured enemy, your summons are empowered, growing large, and dealing 50x increased damage for 4 seconds. That's why our pets are going massive, man. Once they get to a massive stage, stuff just gets wiped out. It's very, very nice. The good old lazy ring, guys, of Diablo 4, Ring of Sacrificial Soul, drops some Varshan, automatically raises your skeletons for you, does Corp Explosion to proc with the damage bonuses, and of course Tendrils as well. Try to get a 1-second ring, and if you can, try to get it on GA Lucky Chance as well. The more Lucky Chance we have in this build, more barrier we have, more cooldowns, etc, etc, even stuns as well. Really nice. Next gem in this one, guys, is the primary stat, core stat enhancements, okay? So we're getting an extra 6% primary core stat, way more intelligence, strength, HP, etc., etc. This thing makes you fantastic, and also you're unhindered as well. It does summon a couple of monsters that attack you, but beware of that. Honestly, they're no problem. They actually give you progress straight pits as well, which is great. Ringman down, guys. The most important stat on the Ringman down is the physical damage bonus. Okay, trying to get this to the top. That is the most important thing, because on every 6 attack, it does a physical explosion, and it's a big, massive part of your DPS in this build. Okay. Then after that, guys, try to get GA, the mastery on your pets there as well, and master that to the top. Okay, and if you can, maybe a bit of summon attack speed as well. Last gem, guys, we're using is a control one here. So, where you have 2 or more Arcana score control abilities, you gain control, correct roll duration, and lucky hit chance as well, which is really, really nice. Guys, talking about attack speed quickly, actually, for those that don't know, it's very, very important to achieve 100% attack speed, okay? Because Kalen's Edict gives you 3% attack speed per pet. Got 12 pets out, okay? And you get 36% attack speed from that. Then add your summon attack speed and your attack speed bonus, okay? If you're at 100%, that's all you need for Cult Leader Paragon mode. Because if this isn't maxed out, this one here, with 100% attack speed, you don't get all the damage for your pets. So bear that in mind, it's very, very important, okay? Lovely. Right then, guys. So let's go over to the thing here as well. Okay, guys. So I am using Thunderous Particle because it knocks out the suppressor effects. So that little barrier that the monsters spawn. If I click on this, it knocks out their barrier. And that is the bane of ranged characters. They're shooting to that barrier, does no damage. If you use this, click bink, and it just turns it off and just wipes them out. So works really, really well. Using Bloody Charm, guys, for the execute as well, which is really, really nice. Then Pressurized Stream as well. Your particles from your anomalies, those little pets are floating around me, deal their damage instantly, and has a chance to stun as well. It's part of the control option as well. We need 2 controls here to proc the extra crowd control duration, which is really nice. Our wolves are freezing everything for double duration pretty much. And then we get 30% lucky chance. Okay. Now eventually once you get Hera Perdition, you get a ton of a lucky chance on this build. And you can take this out for another DPS gem, the elemental one or the physical explosion one instead. Which is really good, by the way. So that way we have lots and lots of lucky chance in the build. It's really, really important to get as much as you can. I've only got 56%. If I use my usual potion and stat combo, which is always Elixir of Advantage, Red Domain buffs for the HP, Sage's Whisperer for the Intelligence buff, and then Soothing Spices for Armor and Auras. Once you've done that, Lucky Chance is now 71%, we'll get as high as possible, and my crit is now up to, where is it? 26% at the moment, so it's pretty low at the moment. But it's standard though, because it's just the way it works until you get anything. Okay? So as you get this on, man, it just goes absolutely nuts. Right, back to the Arcana School stuff, okay? So I Pressurized Stream, because it's control, and then guys, Frigid Heart as well. Anomalies have a 30% chance to preserve themselves instead of imploding and freeze surrounded enemies. So when you send them in, basically they got a bit like a self-res for themselves. And also, guys, I'm using Cosmic Anomaly. I love this thing. They got very high lucky chance as well. They scaled their damage with your summon damage, which is really nice. Active command, basically do a big Giga Chain explosion. You send them in, you've got pet control of this build, it's great. You send them in, they do a big explosion, you can wipe out key monsters that you want to get rid of, the ones that are buffing their HP, things like that. But the best thing about this, guys, is when you're at 5 anomalies, you are unstoppable. It means you can't be stunned, frozen, CC'd, etc. So you have complete freedom of movement in the game. It's really nice. It's really, really good. Love it, man, love it. Other guys, Book of the Dead. Sacrifice your Reapers for shadow damage increase for your mages, because they're shadow damage, which is great. And on Skull Mages, guys, here we're using the extra bolt attack to make them do that machine gun attack, man, make them go absolutely nuts. There's a bit both of them the other end. And then Golems, guys, sacrifice Iron Golem for the 35x increase your crit strike damage. And if you're in hardcore, maybe sacrifice the Blood Golem for the extra HP. If you're still really struggling for attack speed, you can always do both for 15x. But overall, just go for this, you'll be absolutely fine for the big damage bonus. Mercenary setup, guys. As always, guys, start off with Rakir. You can eventually go to Subo for more damage, but here is fantastic because he can give you Ground Slam or Resistance, then the big damage reduction shield he puts up, and then an extra 15x here as well. Then another 25% X if he does the Bastion. It's really, really nice little combo. Variana, guys, as always, with her Whirlwind on any attack that you cast. When she's Whirlwinding enemies, if they're decrepified from your curse, it resets all your cooldowns super quick as well. Even does stuns and stuff. She's awesome, man. She's one of my favourites. As always. Lovely, guys. So let's quickly go over skill tree. Hey, there it is. Okay, guys, got the points here. So we're maxing out huge flesh. Unlucky chance, basically, guys. We generate corpses. You need those corpses to explode them and give yourself the DPS, man, as always. Blight, guys, over down here to the 20x. Come down here. This is your oh shit button because you get into trouble. Baby Butcher charges you and you're about to die. Click on this, guys, and get away from him. Great. Enhanced Blood Mist, guys, to Dreadful Blood Mist. Dreadful Blood Mist gives you crit strike chance and crit strike damage for 5 seconds when it ends. Okay, guys? Now, this is super important. The Crotchet Fortitude, you need to max this out because this is a lucky chance to get you barrier. Okay, it's really, really important. And your pets will be frocking this for you. Okay? Brilliant. Titanfall, guys, elite damage. If you need more armor, spiked armor, pop it in. Don't need to use Skeleton Warrior March because not using them. Bone Prison, guys, is fantastic. Go over to here. Makes them vulnerable for 8 seconds as well, 15x damage, and also cooldowns as well. So you just use this for bosses and stuff. Just put them into the cage, guys. They get all debuffed, and your pets just go, rah! They all just get absolutely nude. It's just so good. Corp Explosion, guys, is done for you. This procs Fueled by Death, and also a Paragon Tree passive as well for even more DPS. We go for that. And to the Darkness one as always. Brilliant. We get this for free for Gen, because we get that from Sacring, West it's Gen as well. You don't really need much. Max out Death's Embrace, guys, for damage reduction at close range. We're actually using Iron Maiden. Don't have to use this, but it's in here, so you get a bit more damage. And also, you heal for 7% of your maximum life for every time an enemy dies while afflicted with Iron Maiden. So, especially near the start of the season. Yeah, HP ain't too hot. Your barrier goes down. This could save you. It's cool. Max out Precision, guys, for more lucky chance. Max out Amplified damage to cursed targets. And, of course, Decrepify, guys, as well. Which is just fantastic. Damage reduction, stun, and, of course, chance for reset your cooldowns as well. And your pets will be proccing this all the time. And, of course, guys, Skeleton Maze Mastery. Pump this, man. Should be some made DPS. Covers up blood, guys. And damage increase while you are healthy. Then over to Tendrils, guys. Which pulls all the mobs in. Does a stun. And also applies vulnerable as well. So you've got 2 vulnerable generators on this as well. 1 point in the case, guys, to generate yourself Fortify as well for more damage reduction. Then max out Reaper Pursuit, Gloom, and Terror for even more damage. I popped in 1 point in Crippling Darkness because I absolutely love the Lucky Chance Stun from my pets, because you just CC them even more if they somehow get out of the freeze from the Ice Wolves ZERG. Brilliant. Then, guys, to Spyro Lead for the extra crit, you only need this 1 point in here. Then max out Hellbent Commander for even more DPS, guys, for every pet you have. And then we finish, of course, on Kalen's Edict for the extra attack speed and damage for every pet we have. Alright, guys, over to the Paragon Tree. I've actually changed this a little bit, actually, since the last video, actually. I've actually made it do a bit more damage, which is nice. So I've got to update the other guides soon, actually. Brilliant. Okay, guys, so we start off with Essence, as always, for crit strike damage. Second tree, guys, of course, is Cult Leader for the extra damage for your pets while you have 100% attack speed bonus. Get that 100% attack speed, guys. Super cool, super important. Get your mage damage as soon as you can. And then, guys, we put Dead Razor right here. We use Dead Razor here, guys, to increase with the minion nodes, as always. Don't worry too much about the damage reduction nodes, honestly. They never die. Because of the server sacrifice aspect, I might take those points out, actually, jiggle those around a little bit. Into the next one, guys, is Frailty, as we curse targets from Cursed Aura and Blood Moon Pants. 40x damage buff. Boom. Disgusting. Come over here, guys, for Corporeal. Increased damage. For physical damage, so when down goes off, you get even more DPS. It buffs the vulnerable and the CC damage, crowd control enemies as well in this area. You just get tons of damage bonuses. Come up here, guys, of course, into Flesh Eater. We only need 3 corpses now. This is done for you automatically because of the Sacring. Enjoy your 40x increased damage buff permanently. It's brilliant. Then, guys, pop in Amplify here as well. Amplify gives you extra damage, so you to curse targets as well. And plus, it buffs all the elite damage on these nodes as well. Okay, this is how you basically bust the bosses super quick, man. Extra damage percent here, res here, HP, lovely. And then, guys, last but not least is that normally I'll use the control rune here. I actually switched over to mage for the first time since I can't remember. And overall, at the moment, it feels like the mage rune is actually more damage than control. Brilliant. Try control. This last rune is basically do whatever the hell you like. Put in eliminate if you want more elite damage. I'm trying mage right now. You could try control, abyssal, whatever you want to try, man. But right now, mage is feeling pretty tight, man. Last one of these guys, of course, is Scent of Death. You gain 50% damage reduction and 30x increased crit strike damage. Once you've done all that bit here, grab these nodes here and here for the damage to injured and healthy. And then, as soon as you can, guys, come up here and grab this damage reduction node. This just makes you virtually indestructible. It's a bit like having harder bones for free, especially when you go to the mythic version later on, and you get damage reduction here, here, and here. Man, it's like having harder bones for free. You just can't be touched, basically. It's absolutely fantastic. And there you go, guys. That is the build. Enjoy Machine Gun Mages. I'll do the mythic version next. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe for more. Enjoy the game, guys. It's really fun right now. I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy. Subscribe for more.